Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. How are we today? Thank you. I could see you all waiting for us. Thank you so much. I hope everyone can hear me. So today, like we know, we have our very own in the house, our very intelligent Zoa. Hey, Busy Bee. Hey. Hello, everyone. Thank you so very much for coming. Today, it's about not just making crafts, but making money with our craft. And I think that is very important. So that is why we are here. We just don't want to make craft. We want to make money with our craft as well. So without further ado, we would welcome Mrs. Zoua, who will be explaining and will be asking questions about Etsy. I believe most of us will know what Etsy is. It's a selling platform that we can sell our crafts, both the embroidery, sublimation, sewing, whatever you have, you can sell it there. So, yeah. Can I see hands up to say I should welcome Zoa?
What? Can you wait? Can you wait? I'll come out a little bit. Hey, everybody. Olu, are you on mute? I can't hear you. I think I see the mute sign on your
I muted myself.
Yeah, okay.
Now I can hear you. Now, thank you everyone for coming. We're grateful. And let's say thank you for Mrs. Zoua. Let's say thank you to Mrs. Zoua for coming as well. Can everyone show a wave of hand to say thank you to Zoua?
Yeah, Mary, Nairo, and Bianca that I see so far.
Thank you. It's nice to see you all, and we're happy to be here.
Thank you, Mary.
See, everyone is saying thank you to you, Zoa. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Hi, Robin.
You guys, I'm not an expert at Etsy, but then I just gonna share you guys my experience, okay? What I've learned so far, and then at the ending, I'm gonna send you guys to like a Facebook group that I'm in that helped me a lot. So I will share the 2 Facebook group with you guys later.
Okay. So introductions, a bit of introduction now. We want to know a bit about Zoa. Just a tiny bit, at least the business side of it. We wouldn't like to poke nose into your family, but just a little bit more about you.
Well, I think a lot of you guys already know me. Because I have a YouTube channel and I just started my business like last year. So I have 3 kids and I live in California. So if you guys don't know, if you guys are new here, you guys don't know me. So that's a little bit about me.
Okay. Thank you so very much. And what do you particularly sell on Etsy? What do you sell? And how did you start? How did you discover Etsy and started selling on Etsy?
I already know Etsy. That Etsy was there like a long time ago in 2011. I mean, I've been shopping on Etsy since 2011, so I already know it exists. But I just never thought that I was gonna sell it because I didn't know how to. But then I think in 2016, there's a lot of videos about how to sell on Etsy, and then I did try in 2017, but then I think I was really discouraged because I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know what I was researching for. So I think I only got like 5 sales that time. So I have to rebrand and do everything again in 2019. I think I saw Angela's video in 2018. And then it kind of got me motivated again to try it again. But I was like, I never thought about children embroidered shirts until I saw Angela. And I'm like, okay, I have an embroidery machine, so I could do that. And I also like to make children outfits. So I thought about doing embroidered shirts. But then I'm gonna be adding later on I'm gonna be adding like outfits because I also sew too. So that's my focus. My niche is just more children apparel, and I'm doing focusing on like their birthday shirts, seasonal designs for the kids. But a lot of people have been asking me for adult stuff too. So eventually maybe I will branch out to that. So I'm focusing on that one niche, children apparel. But then I'm gonna expand more if I get people asking me for different things.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Miss Zoua. And do you think Etsy is a good marketplace?
Yes, I think if you have no following and no social media, and you just want to start a business, yes. If you don't know where to start and you want to start from home, then start on Etsy because Etsy already have like their own traffic, their customer in there. So you don't really have to try to drive any traffic there if you know how to optimize your listing. So
Okay.
you can like make money just doing Etsy without having any social media.
And I think Etsy is very easy to start. It's very easy
Yeah,
to just open a shop.
yeah.
There is a lot of things that has been pre-done already there. So all you do is just stick in your own.
Easier than Shopify or any other website. Yeah.
I've been trying to open a Shopify shop since forever.
I'll try that later when my business grow because it's good to have your own website just in case something happened with Etsy, right? Like
Definitely, definitely, definitely. And to list on Etsy, we know it's really a very not so easy. It's easy to just stock things there, but to get seen, how long does it take to get seen? How long do you think it takes? Because a lot of people started Etsy and still are not seeing sales after 3, 4, 5, 6 months. What do you think is the problem, and how long do you think it takes to get seen on Etsy?
I think you will get seen probably like in 24 hours, but it's all about your SEO and if you're active on it. If you don't ever like log into your Etsy account or don't check like messages or don't update like your listing, things like that, or add more listing, you have to kind of show Etsy that you're active on it, so Etsy will push your listing higher. Because I know some people like they just make one or two listing or about 5 or 6 listing and then they never touch it and they just leave it there and hope that they make a sale.
Sorry, this is moving. That's people like me because I go there maybe once in 3 months
So
and I leave it at that. And I expect to see sales.
I constantly like just update things on it. And even if I don't add any new listing, I still like change like my shop announcement, change some policy, like just do updates on your Etsy, like and check it at least once a day. So if you don't
Okay.
touch it at all, then Etsy just not gonna like boost your Etsy shop in the algorithm. Because they see that you're not active and they don't think that you're gonna be responsible to ship
Oh.
out stuff. So if
And now, would you like to take us a bit more on how to list properly to be seen? Because we just do our things and we believe we've done the best. What do we do to get seen and to start getting sales?
I think I have talked about this with I think Lottie or with Liz. We did like another live like last week, so we kind of like talk about how like between you have an embroidered shirt. Okay, so since I do embroidered shirt, I'm gonna give that an example.
Yeah.
So if you have like a watermelon embroidered kid's like first birthday, then you have to put down like okay, kid embroidered shirts. And then you have to change. You have to try to use different keywords instead of shirt because you don't want to use shirt like throughout the whole listing for the title. So for the
Yeah.
title, you have to describe the item and who is it for, what occasion, and then try to describe it without using shirt like multiple times. and
Okay.
and if you check, you can highlight, like if you say girl birthday shirt, you can highlight that and put it in the Etsy shirt search bar. And if it doesn't come out on the search bar,
Yeah.
then you don't use it, because then people are not searching for that word.
Mm.
So for you to find out if people's using that word, you have to type it into the search bar on Etsy. And that's how
Okay.
you see that people are searching for that particular search word.
Okay. So that's how to know that if you've listed the right way or the wrong way. And what's the meaning of optimization? I hear this a lot of times, but I just think you put in your stuff, you put in your tags. You get confused when people start saying you have to
Okay,
optimize, you have to
you have to
optimize.
use the correct keywords. If you don't, if you just say like border shirt, and if you put that on the search bar, if it doesn't come out on the search bar, that means you're never gonna get optimized because people are not searching for that. Then your stuff not gonna get seen. So you have to make sure it auto populates. So auto populate means Etsy will show, like when you just put embroidery, it will give you a bunch of keyword at the bottom. You will see a bunch of keyword popping up.
Mm.
So that can also help you see what kind of words people are searching for. So if you just kind of make up phrases, you're never gonna get found. So you want to be found.
Okay. So you just don't make up phrases. I think that means optimization is just a fancy word of don't make up phrases.
Don't make up phrase, and optimization. It's just a word to say like getting yourself in the, I guess, on the front page. You want to be on the front page or the second page, because people doesn't want to search like after the third page. They don't even want to look at it. So optimization just making yourself appear and like rank as high as possible.
That's really good. Thank you so very much. We are grateful. Now I want to ask you now, do you advertise on
So
Etsy?
I know that many people. Well, I'm just gonna speak for myself. I don't do any advertisement. I try to grow organically because I'm like I don't want to waste money, and plus in the beginning I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So
Okay.
a lot of people have been telling me not to use ads yet. Like you have to try to grow organically and learn your SEO. Like that's number one advice I'm going to give to those that want to start Etsy. Don't you ask, like if you don't optimize your titles and your tags and you just use ads, it's not going to work because people's not going to find you, and then people just going to click, like probably just randomly click on it, and then they're just gonna waste your money. Or sometimes you don't even use any of the money because they couldn't find you.
Okay.
So
So a very important point is if you're starting, don't start with advertisements. You need you to build yourself organically. Is that what you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
I will learn how to do my SEO, like my titles, my tags, before I do advertisement, because if you don't, then I see a lot of people have failed with that. Like they just jump right into doing ads when they just open, and it costs them a lot of money and they don't see any return.
Hmm. That's a really good one to know now because I didn't do. Did I do an advert? I think I did last year, December, and I got a lot of people looking at my. Not a lot, like not a lot. I did 10 euros for maybe 3 days, and I didn't see any sale, and I turned it off.
Yeah.
I just turned it off. I'm like, no, I'm not ready for this because I only opened the shop in October last year,
Mm.
and I haven't done anything to it. I must be sincere to myself. Like I have not done anything. I just threw in a bunch of stuff there. I'm not sure if they optimize or not. I remember you were looking at my Etsy shop not too long ago before we started this live stream, and you were telling me that to post my hooded towel to America is $4.99. Hell no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
You
But
guys
I didn't do my work properly.
make sure you guys learn about shipping costs too, because that could cost you guys a lot of money. If you're gonna ship outside of your country, yeah, make sure you check it on like UPS or whoever your carrier is. Check with them like the weight, the size, and how much it costs. And you
Mm.
can create shipping profile inside of Etsy. and just put like a flat rate. Like I just do flat rate, a flat rate for my shipping. And I only do US shipping, so because I don't want to figure out cost to like other countries.
Okay.
And
I think at this point we'll wait a bit and say welcome to everyone that is there. I could see Diana Robinson, Yamira's Creation,
yeah,
Mary, Kim. Thank you all so
yeah,
very much. Who
Mary,
can you sing?
that's good, Mary. I don't like wasting money too. Like I will never like for me, I'm not gonna like recommend any newbie or beginner to do ads. Learn learn everything about Etsy before you do ads because some people just want to make a sale and just jump onto putting their ads on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So learn your trade first. Learn how to sell on Etsy first.
Yeah.
Even if you're gonna pay for ads, don't start immediately.
Um, do any of you have Etsy Plus? I don't do the Plus, but I don't think the Plus gonna optimize your listing. It's just that the Plus give you some benefits of getting like having your own special link, and they give you some credit for listing and the advertisement too. But then it charges you $10 a month. So
Okay. Kim says, so if you sell gift, you can list the same item a few times to give it more chance and list different words or occasions on each listings, like Mother's Day, birthday, Valentine gift,
yeah,
etc.
yeah. So Kim's right. So if you have, pretend I have like I guess like a birthday, like the watermelon birthday shirt, I can relist that a couple of times. So I can list it 3, 4 times, but then I'm gonna change the photo a little bit and then change the keyword a little bit.
Hmm.
So then I have 4 chance out of the one listing, you know?
I never knew that. I never knew that. I
Yeah.
just know that after my birthday, I told myself I'm going to work on my online business. Like my offline one is doing pretty well, but the online one is not doing well at all. It's not representing me well. I'm sending out things, I'm
Yeah.
sending out
So
my
so
card, and I'm not giving them a place to come to.
Nairo said
Nairo?
I think it's $10 a month, Busy Bee. So Nairo says she think that okay, so Nairo you saying that well I don't know, but I've been on a lot of Etsy Facebook group and a lot of the really well known shop they say that it doesn't really make a difference, but then Etsy Plus just give you more features on your shop. So I don't think it make a lot of difference in sales. It just depends.
Especially for a beginner, I would say.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Etsy Plus for beginner. Like when your shop's doing really well, you want your own special link to your shop. Then yes, I would do Etsy Plus. But for beginner, I wouldn't because then you're wasting $10 a month. And if you don't make any sales, then yeah, you're paying $10 out of your pocket.
Okay. Do we have any other question there before I go on to the very, very controversial one, which is Etsy fees? The
So
fees.
yeah, I haven't really looked into my feet, but I feel like I haven't like okay. I looked on the Facebook group and they were talking about they did a video on it. It was really confusing. It's really confusing, but I'm just gonna give you guys what I heard, and I think Etsy charge you 20 cents listing fees, 5% transaction fees, and then PayPal and credit card fees. Like PayPal credit card is from you cannot get away with that because you're using PayPal and credit card to make the like exchange.
Mm.
So it doesn't matter if you have your own website, you can pay the credit card fees. And then they also charge you per quantity, multiple quantities. Like if one listing you list like 20 quantities there, each time one of them sell, you still have to pay 20 cents per quantity for that listing. And then if they buy like 10 of them in that one a listing, then it's 20 cents per item on the listing.
So every time you sell that, you get to pay 20 cents on the same item.
Quantities, like the quantities on the listing. So if you have like 10, 20 lists, like for one listing, you have 20 items.
Yeah.
If they buy all 20 items, you get charged 20 cents per item. So that's multi quantities.
Wow.
You guys will see that on like your if you guys go log into your Etsy shop, and if I think there's a section called finance, you can click on that and then check like what they take out. They will show you like what they charge you. I just haven't looked at it because I know that I mostly they don't take out a lot from me because I don't do other things. It's just a lot of it is from my shipping, but I charge my customer shipping, so I don't worry too much that I'm losing money. Because
And they take from your shipping as well, isn't it?
What is that?
Etsy takes from the shipping as well.
Yeah, I think they take a percentage of the shipping.
I don't think that's fair, but that's their policy. Is it that you like it or you don't?
But you guys, so far I find that it's not a lot. Like how last month I made. I'm just gonna give you guys the statistic. Last month I made 900, but they only take out like I think $180. That's all my fees because I don't do ads. So I think I made 900, and then they take out 180. So I guess that's okay. So it's not a lot.
Yeah, and that's why we have you here, because you are not too far from us. It's not too long ago you were at this stage of ours. I am still very new on Etsy. Yes, I haven't done much.
Yes, you do. You need to put a quantity, because if you don't, and the customer gonna be like, you don't have anything in stock. So quantity to let the customer know what you have in stock. I only put like a small quantity amount because I want to make sure that I have it on my hand, because I don't want anything to be out of stock in my house, and then like I have to order and then tell the customer to wait. So I only put like probably like 2 shirts per size in stock. So when I get low, and then it also helps with you doing that, because then you can always update things every day. When they buy when they pretend they buy all my shirt, like my size 12 month, and when all of them sold out, I can update it every day and update the quantity, and that also help you with getting yourself optimized, because it shows Etsy that you're active, you're updating your quantity, updating your shop policy, things like that. That's little things you can do every day.
Okay, thank you so very much. So now I know that in the summer months are usually very, very slow on Etsy.
So,
or is it, am I assuming? Because I see a lot of people complaining about summer months being very, very slow on Etsy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you advise small businesses to do during that time?
Yeah, I think I see a lot of people say that, like even Country View, Monogram, Ashley, she's been saying that, and Border Nurse say that. And also on the Facebook group that I'm in, a lot of people say it depends on the product you have. But some people have like summer products, so I guess summer is not slow for them. It just depends on the product you sell, and yeah. So when it's low for me, I would do I guess cleaning, getting my bookkeeping in place, doing inventory, and then creating new products. There's always something to do when you're not busy.
Okay.
And adding more listings.
Okay. Robin is asking, so updating you. Oh, sorry, I should be doing this. I forgot we could do that. Updating your quantity daily increases your SEO, does it?
I think it shows Etsy that you're active. Then Etsy know that you're working on your shop, that they will try to push your shop. And plus, when you just open, they're gonna push your shop up there. I think if you would try to search your shop name or whatever like listing that you have, pretend you have a kids and border shirt. If you put that as your title, you can click that, and I think it will show your listing in the beginning page. The Etsy do try to optimize new shop, let them be found in the beginning. But if you just list it and left everything there and don't update, or
just like I did.
Yeah, so like what Olu did, like she just left it there without like even updating quantity, without updating her titles, updating her shop announcement. She just left it there. Then Etsy I dropped your shop like all the way at the back, so then it probably won't be found.
It's another one that says, I feel like Etsy is a double-edged sword. You don't get sales because you don't have sales. and round it goes.
Yeah, when you don't focus on your shop, you left your shop like hanging there and just leave everything, then yeah, and your shop's not gonna do anything. But once you start getting sales, it's gonna start rolling in, and when you have the right product, sales is gonna keep rolling in.
Tito?
I think I did have a hard time. I didn't have any sales for the first probably 2 months.
Mm.
So it took me about 1.5 months to get my first 2 sales. But then and then even after that, I didn't make any sale. I think it started to pick up for me in January. So I've been making consistent sales since January on until now. So I think it's because the product that I have found. So it could be your product, the design that you put out. Because all the design that I have with my kids shirt, it didn't do well. I think only like probably three out of the 70 design that I put out has been doing well for me, but not everything's gonna sell. So you have to research what's trendy, what's selling, and then try to create your own version of it.
Okay. Mary is saying, for my shop, I plan to put only pre-made stuff until I feel I am not too busy that I can do customs. What do you think about the customs orders, like the one with personalization?
Mary, we did have to talk about that. I think we have talked about that before. I was telling Mary that with personalization, you have to do a lot of back and forth with customer.
That's him now.
Like especially the picky customer.
He gave me, you didn't attend.
You have to.
Excuse me, please.
He gave me, you didn't attend. Yeah, so you have to go back and forth, and that could take a lot of time. So if you're not ready to, to communicate with a customer like that, and like in case you make mistake, because sometimes with personalization you can make mistake. Then like what Mary said, you can just do like those embroidered towels or something like pre-made, and then you don't let them do personalization. Like something pre-made, they just buy and you just ship it. So you already have it done, and then when they buy, you just ship it without even like dealing with the customer too much.
Okay. Diana is agreeing that summer is a slow time for retail. So it's not just Etsy, retail on its own. I think it's because people are out there. They're just doing their thing.
Robinson, yes, that could be true, but I see a lot of people said it depends on the product you sell too, because some people sell like products that are geared towards summer and they're selling out. So it depends on the type of item people are selling.
Yeah, Yamira says, I haven't opened a shop yet. Hearing the pros and cons make me anxious. Hopefully I can get that to that point soon. I am still in the organizing stage. What advice would you have for her?
Okay, so Yamira, you can, I would say, take about a month to organize everything and then open. Because if you always gonna like hold back, then you're never gonna be there. Because it took me a whole year just to like open my shop. Like but then I feel like if I don't start, I'm never gonna learn like what to do, because you learn as you go. It's good to prepare mentally and prepare like organization before you start. But then don't take too long. I wouldn't wait too long to start, because you want your shop to be out ASAP. So then I would say start as soon as you can, but then also prepare too. Well, don't just open without thinking about shipping supplies, because that's the most important. You gotta know how to get your items. So think about how you're gonna package it, what kind of shipping supply you need, and the type of product you're offering. Like make sure you have enough to stock. So when you start, everything's already there, and you don't have to like worry about, oh, okay, I need to go get shipping supply from Walmart, and I gotta go find this item at this store, and it's a lot of stress when you start doing that. So I would say prepare before you open, but don't take too long to.
Okay. So thank you so much, Zoua. We are so very grateful for you coming to give us this, your 99, 90, what do I hear people call it?
$3.99.
$3.99, yeah. Thank you so very much. And if you haven't opened your Etsy shop and you're thinking of opening one, It's not so difficult, and Zoa have provided a link below this video of your first free 40 listings. You would have 40 listings for free if you use that link. I guess I would have it, but I don't know where it is, so I'm using Zoa's one. So let's all use Zoa's. Yeah, thank you. I hope everyone has thumbed up to this video. If you haven't, please do. And if you do not know Zoa, Zoa is the owner of AquaBloom. Please subscribe to our own YouTube channel as well as mine. If you haven't, please. And we're here to help you as much as we can, and we're here to learn from you as well. We learn from each other, and we try to make our businesses better.
So, Olu, I don't know where you're like from where you're from. Do they require you to like register your business and have like all the proper documentation in place before you start?
Yep, you have to do all that. You can't sell without having that.
So on Etsy, I know that some people don't know that and they just open their shop, but to make sure that you want to, if you want to scale your business and you want to be making a lot of money and be making an income, a decent income on Etsy, you must register your business with your state. Like if you live in the States, they require you to have, I don't think they require a business license, but you should have your sales permit if you're depend on the state that you're from, because in California, I know that they require us because they have tax. So you have to have your sales permit tax, or that you have to have that. And then if you're gonna operate out of your home, you have to check with the county, because the county also have their own home occupation permits that you have to get clearance to sell things in your home. So I have that in place. I also have my sales permit, and then I have my business license. So if you're gonna start Etsy and you want to make it like a legitimate business and you want to scale your business, then yeah, I would recommend doing all that first and organize all that into a folder, so you don't have to think about that. And then when tax comes, you have everything in place to do your tax.
Okay. Trisha is asking, she says, thanks Zoa for your advice. Does anyone think that Etsy is more popular in the US than UK or Ireland?
I think people say Etsy is more popular in the US. I see a seller from Angela Jasmina Group. She's from the UK, and she said like probably 99% of her sales from United States. So United States probably have the biggest market, especially for embroidered. I don't know about what other things product that will be popular, but then I know that the kids apparel birthday shirts are really popular in the United States. So a lot of people have been, gearing their market, like selling to US.
Okay. That's one thing I noticed as well, and that was why I didn't go into the t-shirts and the tutus. I would have loved to make tutus, but then I discovered it's not our market here. Especially Etsy is not our thing yet. We are going towards it, but I think the US just has it's so popular in the US. The US has the market. It's not as popular here.
That's what I'm saying. Even in Canada, I don't sell to Canada too, because they say in Canada it's not popular, like the birthday outfits and tutu. It's only in US. It's like an American thing. Like American people buy them here.
So we should all look for a niche. If you want to sell into the US, then why not? We can do the tutus and the birthday t-shirt. But for our own local market, we have to look for what works for our market. We just have to look for that.
If you don't sell to the US, then yeah, you have to see what's the market there that people like to buy.
Okay, thank you so very much.
See if they have any more questions.
Okay. Does anyone have any question to ask? Excuse me, Zoa, before we leave? It's a quick one. We're talking only about Etsy, and we're here for Etsy. Yeah. So if you have any question before we say goodbye to everyone and our thanks.
Yeah, it's just a quick one, you guys.
It is a quick one. It is a quick one. We do not intend to stay here and chat forever. We just want to talk about Etsy and how to sell on Etsy.
Yeah. Okay, if you guys don't have any more questions, I just have an advice for you guys, and then that's it.
Okay. So what's your advice for us?
I would say, like, if you start your Etsy, don't give up. I know some people, like, they expect to make sale, like, really quick, like, the moment they open. You're not, some people are lucky that they make sale like the same day or like 24 hour. But even if you don't see that, don't give up. I think the longer you stay on Etsy and the more active you're on it, and you keep on listing more things and keep researching what's selling, what's trendy, search for keywords to optimize your listing. You have to do all that research. So when you do all that, you're gonna see the sales come in. Once you start making like 1 or 2 sales, it's just gonna start rolling in. And I said, don't give up and always have an open mind and always keep on improving because there's always something to learn. So don't give up, you guys.
Do not give up. Keep grinding. You will get there.
Yeah, just because you don't see sales for 2 months, it doesn't mean that your stuff are not good. You just have to keep on researching, keep on improving, and have an open mind. Like always have an open mind.
Thank you so very much, Zoua. I'm really grateful. There's a lot of us here, and I can only see 11 thumbs up. Can we, if you have not done so, can you please thumbs up to this video so that everyone struggling with their own Etsy store might see this advice, the free advice, and would all be able to make money. It's not easy to make stuff and not make money from it. Yeah. We just don't want to work and not make money. We all want to make money as much as we enjoy what we're doing. So this is that is why we decided to make today a day for where we sell. And everyone that has come, thank you so very much. Yeah. I know there are other platforms to sell, but today we're only talking about how to sell on Etsy and how to make a success of our shops.
Yeah, I think
so. Please,
there's some other website, but I don't know the website that King gave out. So, but then we're mainly talking about Etsy. So I don't know about other websites.
Yes, for today it's about Etsy. For those selling on Etsy, we do not want to deviate from our Etsy store. Okay. Thank you so very much, everyone. We're grateful. Have a lovely weekend now.
Have a lovely weekend, you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.